Hello, fellow Poke appreciators. I'm DeoGenZ, and I would like to show you my Pokemon figure collection. Starting off over here, we've got some of the clay figures that I've made, Meryl and Deoxys, along with a Kecleon I got at a Burger King and Rapidash that I got off of Pokemon.com at a time when they were selling a suitcase full of Pokemon. It was a yellow suitcase, and it was really how I got most of my characters here. That Victory Bell I got at the Pokemon Center in New York City. If there's any one that I got specifically not in the suitcase method, I'll mention it, like that Ho-Oh right there. This Ho-Oh I got as a special promotion for pre-ordering Heart Gold. I pre-ordered Soul Silver, which is not where this Lugia came from. But by the time I pre-ordered that game, it didn't have any figures left. On here, this little Togepi guy, he came from a playset also from Pokemon.com. It was a very cool treehouse setup. Pokemon Red, surprisingly, maybe for a lot of people, it was the first game they experienced. For me, it was the second game I experienced. And the first game you will be seeing soon is really how I got into Pokemon. But it was weird going backwards into the game because I thought that Red was broken for some reason. Especially after playing a game which was my first, like Crystal, and seeing all the wonderful colors that it had to offer, the varieties of Pokemon animations, and all the awesome nuances of that game. I was very confused going back to Red, wondering why so many things had been dropped, including color palettes. And all the systems that you see here, even this one, which you'll notice is actually broken off at the hinges, all these systems still work, which is really just spectacular. And it's a testament to how secure Nintendo handhelds and systems are. Now here's a really cool one, the Pokemon Mini. This I got at a Toys R Us a long time ago, and it was interesting because at the time when I went there, it doesn't make sense to me, but for some reason they had Japanese imports of Pokemon Crystal there. Very strange. Also, that Bellossom came from that Jungle Playhouse set. Oh, and I did kind of overskip these little Mudkips here, but that's mine and my brother's. We got them from Pokemon vending machines. Let's see, we have Eevee and Eevee, one from the playset, one from the giant yellow suitcase, and one from, I believe, a vending machine. Of course, the Pokewalkers, which sadly went out of style. I really wish that Nintendo would sort of... it's hard to reinvent technology that's already out there, especially something so pocket portable as that, but I wish it had some kind of integration with 3DS, so I would still hold those things. Surfing Pikachu and Pichu. That Pichu I actually got when I purchased the Pokemon Mini, and it came along on a little drawstring to keep it on. Surfing Pikachu came from the yellow suitcase. Alakazam and Togepi. Togepi I found, interestingly, in a surf shop, and Alakazam at Toys R Us was a part of some kind of battle simulation, kind of third-party peripheral thing that didn't connect up to the main games, but it was a cool little thing in itself. That Metagross was from a set, I believe, and it at some point shot a disc out of its mouth, which actually seems to still be loaded, so probably could work. And this Metagross, which you can only see half of, that's for a very key reason. You'll notice, bum bum ba a little less blurry, my cat chewed off his other arm, so despite Metagross's steel-hard body, my cat's teeth were tough enough to tear it off. The e-reader, a lot of people don't remember that because it lasted so very short in the Game Boy Advance's lifetime, but many Pokemon people know more about the e-reader because there was a certain couple of TCG sets that had the markings to be scanned by that, and then when you did, it would unlock special mini-games. Here are my 3DS games, my Nintendo DSi, which is still very well alive, Pokeball. I actually had to get the DSi in order to film Heart Gold, because that thing broke down there. It was, you know, although it does work still, and it's on the hinges, it does not work for camcorder recordings, and it also had a bluish-red tint to it, and Surdowoodo at the top. So that is a small portion of many of my Pokemon figures here. That's a little bit of an oxymoron to say a small portion of many, but, or not really, I guess, but I do have other plushies. I have manga, I have cards galore, so this is one of a few collection videos I will be doing. I'm surely going to reorganize this diorama as well, and when I get my HD camera sometime at the end of May, I'll probably redo this video so you guys can see this in more beautiful HD quality. Oh yeah, and one thing about these characters, these really awesome figurine stances surrounded in their elemental nature of Typhlosion, Pikachu, and Blastoise, I got them in a similar way of this guy right here. You'll notice the difference in Charizard's. You know, this guy, he had a connector, and so does these types of figurines. They have a connector. Now, I'm pretty sure I have what they connect into, and if I do find it again in amongst storage boxes, I will pull it out for a video. But that's how I got the majority of my figures. Many of these were from the Yellow Suitcase, Crystal, specifically Suicune, and Typhlosion I got from the Nintendo store, as well as Umbreon. And by the time I went to the Nintendo store, it wasn't just Pokemon Center anymore. So let me know what you think of my figurine collection below in the comments. Do any of these remind you of your collection? If so, then also comment below. Remember to subscribe to Planet Poke and like this video and share it with someone who is also a Pokemaniac and would love the content on this channel. Alright guys, I'm DeoGenZ and I will see you in the future.